On's Rakan open, quietly in the back line. That support pick wasn't locked in, and when we think about On's career all-time, this is his best champion.
It's his most played, it has a 73% win rate. He's battling against Guma.
Onto the biggest stage with the entire world watching. They get the
double knock-up already. Carry is down to half HP. He's gonna have to flash. Gumayusi cleanses away from Knight. The chase continues. BLG flashing forward. The heal coming out. Gumayusi now slowed by the Ash, and you can't escape the quiver of Elk. First blood again to BLG. Tick him over on here. It's a level 2 of his own. Shun coming in as well to bolster this attack. Zeus underneath the tower. Able to flash away, gets the double knock-up, and look at On, he's about to be turned off! On goes down, Shun almost falls to, escapes that final tower attack. Ends up towards the tower, you can actually see Knight using the TP here. Guma, still no flash, no cleanse, the Grand Entrance gonna get a knock-up, Knight flashes across the wall, shielded Durant for the double taunt, and now the Flame Spitter is doing a lot of work. Guma's gonna be brought back with a bailout, but can he survive? Down to 100 HP, Knight! The battle dance from On keeps him alive, Ona still chasing! And he rips through a Knight. Now Faker joins the party, a handshake from Carrier is one Bin did not want to take. Bin goes down as well, and T1 have 3 on them. On still only level 3, has the flash, has the heal, they'll get one with the smite. Handshake pulls On back, but he can dance out with that W, and he'll manage to get to the relative safety of this top lane tri-bush. T1 will find 2 grubs for their own as they forced BLG away.
Yeah, Zeus also able to walk up. He just barely got his level 6 on that Ornn, so
looks for that abscond. That dot can't quite land the chains. Carrier and Gumayusi pushing through the wave now. Paranoia coming out. Call of the Forge God is stopped. Zeus dashing forward. The shielded Durant for the taunt blocked by Ona. The knocker coming out as well as BLG trying desperately to defend the hero's entrance. Cancelled as T1 by 2. Shun forced underneath his turret as well as BLG are walking away wounded.
Such a good play for T1. There were a few seconds left on Bin's teleport. He could not join. They forced the dive On, looking for any recallers.
I mean, T1 is sticking around. The TP will come through.
Shun already down. Bin walks into a scarred battlefield. He'll still take out Gumayusi in the end.
Shun working away on it. See if Knight, how quickly Knight can push this bottom wave though for the Galio. Uses the Rumble ultimate for the wave, so they're just gonna make the call. We will pay for this with some tower plate money here onto the side of
on this Renata is he just walks in your face. He is not afraid. He knows he has the mechanics to be able to outplay
trade that Faker was able to get on him. Knight goes back to base, full heal, teleport out.
I mean, the important thing here is Faker didn't reset before TPing in, so he's at half HP. Does have the quickness stolen away. The Scuttle Grab will go across. On goes in with the quickness, knockback with the Crescent Guard as well. Call of the Forge God coming down as the dive comes in. The hostile takeover just possesses BLG. It's 2 already, the hero's entrance. A swift exit back to the fountain for Knight as T1
locked them up. T1 will claim that Rift Herald in the aftermath as well.
BLG. Very similar to how far ahead BLG were in game 1, although obviously T1 had yet to take all of the towers we saw BLG.
BLG steps up, have to be a little bit careful there, so sacrifice the tower initially, and then as you said, they have the Rift Herald
from the side. We'll take a spear to the back for his time in the mid lane, but T1 just used the fact
the flank.
Zeus has got behind them here, brings the Call of the Forge God. Paranoia, paranoia! Everyone's out to get you, Elk! He falls first, still has both his summoners. On's gonna dash away. The chase comes in by Faker, steals away the quickness. A hero's entrance from Knight just to defend his support. T1 though find 1, and they'll turn their eyes towards the Drake.
Ornn and Nocturne, it is just too dangerous to step out onto the map, out in front of any of your towers, and as soon as they do, T1 close the trap shut. They get their extra kill.
Elk doesn't even use a summoner spell, and I understand why. Like, what's the point?
He's like, yeah, you got it.
They see Faker here.
Bin trading with Zeus. Quickness coming out as they look to be engaged. They find Faker. Still has the flash. Paranoia comes out. The Crescent Guard will keep Faker alive for the moment. And Carrier has a flank position of his own. Ona has the bailout on his shoulders. And Shun is already down. TP now invested from Bin or from Knight as they look to rejoin the fight. Elk goes down. On follows suit. And T1 have been able to defend Faker. They keep him alive. Faker flashes. And Knight can't find him. T1 find 4. Only Bin left standing.
Many have tried before, but Faker does not fall that easy. easily. His team is quick to react, and just like that, 4 members down. T1 will secure the Baron.
BLG knew we are falling behind. We have to make an attempt at a pick ourselves. They try and go at Faker, but T1 pounce in response.
It's just the one player that is so hard to catch.
The Baron buff in the hands of T1. Walking up these towers, they just fall over in front of them. This series here, very likely to get evened up. The response in game number 2 for T1, taking back the Silas.
They are 12,000 gold ahead or thereabouts, and T1 advance on 2 lanes. Faker in mid has stolen away Elk's ultimate and has used it to great effect so far this game. Gumayusi has a masterworked Blade of the Ruin King alongside a Terminus and a Ginsu's. Look at Elk still about half an item behind. T1 continue to pile the pressure on. On looks for Owner, can't find him. BLG just trying to find some semblance of an engage, trying to find some way to break through the armor of T1 right now, and perhaps it's Faker that they want, but he dives back in onto Shun. Half HP now on the Xin Chao, and T1 just chipping away. That's all they need to do. They have the Baron buff for another minute's time.
Again, Baron buff and 6 grubs just solve so many siege problems. Arrow gonna get juked.
Flash was lost there for Carrier, but the damage is still being done. BLG's picked.
There they go.
Quickness, paranoia coming out. The quickness goes in. Gumayusi locked up here as Entrance going in as well as Knight looks for the back line. But already he needs to look at his own team because they are being ripped to shreds by T1. It was a valiant effort, but BLG find nothing.
T1 will strike back in game number 2 to even it up here in London.
Try as you might, T1 are on home turf.